I'm stuck. Morning, guys. So today is day 2 officially. We are on our way right now to the mall. We want to get some things. When we get back, we're going to the snow dune. We're going to the snow dune this evening. And then we'll get some rest once we get back and go out by ourselves tomorrow. But yeah, you guys should just come with me. Let's go and experience Doha together. Breakfast was quick, and by 9 o'clock we're out of the hotel. We're heading to the mall. We wanted to get a couple of things because we really we knew we weren't going to have time to shop again, so this might have been our only opportunity. If only we waited till afternoon, but actually it was fine because what we needed to get was from different stores in this particular mall, so we decided to go here. This mall was huge, like all malls in Doha, extremely pretty, extremely nice, but we had a particular store we really wanted to find, which was brand for less, so we did go into there. We shopped in other places, but this was our favorite one. This was one we're really looking for. After we're done shopping, okay, so one thing you should need to notice is that Wi-Fi is not really, public Wi-Fi in the mall is not really great, so we had to go to the information desk to actually ask them for Wi-Fi so that we could actually order a ride back to the hotel. It took a couple of minutes for us to order a ride and actually get there, and then we're on our way back to the hotel. Now, once we got into the hotel, we went to change because it was already time to leave. It was almost 1, so we had to go change and get back downstairs to join the group, because this time we were going to the snow dunes. I was so excited for this particular one. Because I've never been in snow before, so even if this is makeshift snow, it was close enough for me. Once again, we went to discover Qatar. So this place is actually located inside a mall. The mall is called the Doha Festival City. This mall is huge, by the way. You would get lost. We got lost a couple of times before we finally found this place. It is huge. Even when I was done with the snow dune, I wanted to get some stops. We kept getting lost, so we almost missed our bus because of the fact that we couldn't find where the bus was located. It was like huge. I'll explain later. So when you get inside, now the snow dunes generally has different price range. There's one for 149 Qatar riyal, which gives you regular access to some of the rides, not all of them, and then it's not like unlimited. You might have just one ride, but then it also gives you access to their kit, which includes the jacket, the trousers, the helmet. You also get a locker where you can keep your stuffs. And then there's another pass for 199 riyal, which gives you access to all rides as often as you want. Then there's the VIP pass, which also actually gives you access to meals and the VIP room, and that one is 299 Qatar riyal. Now there are so many rides to do here. Trust me, you think one time is enough, but trust me, you want to do them again and again and again. It's absolutely so much fun. They had different rides. They had the different snow slides, they had ice skating, they had a bumper ride. They had so many rides, and I had fun doing every single thing. I did ice skating for the first time, fell down a couple of times because obviously I've never done it before, but this is like makeshift ice skating. It's not actual ice that you were falling on, it's like plastic. So anyway, I fell down like a couple of times, tried my best, but I mean, I got the hang of it towards the end, and then I got tired. I just wanted to get out, but it was fun. I did have fun with that. But they have so many rides they can actually choose from, and based on your tier level, you were allowed to choose as many as you wanted to do, or as often as you wanted to do, because they're open till I think 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. So you could do as many as you want to do if you have a very high tier level. And we had a high tier level, so we had access to do every single ride I wanted to do as often as we wanted to, until everybody got tired and it was time for everybody to leave. But I had fun. I had so much fun doing this again and again and again. Aside from those in VIP who get access to some food, if you want to get food, there is somewhere to get food within the snow dunes. However, I would advise you guys to actually go outside and go to the mall itself. There are other restaurants around the mall that you can actually get food for a cheaper price. One thing to also notice, this place is cold, guys. I wore a shirt inside that sweatshirt. I wore trousers, I wore shorts, but I was still freaking cold. My nose, my face, because obviously those were not covered, was extremely cold. If you've ever been to like anywhere in winter, you would understand what I'm saying. It's that cold. It's like minus something degrees in there. It's freezing cold, but it's bearable. Anyway, when we were done, we decided to go around. We did a little bit of shopping. I wanted to get one or two things that I couldn't get in the morning, and then we started to go. By the way, let me not forget, I actually got stuck on this particular ride. I'm going to let you guys hear it in a second. I'm stuck. Okay, I got stuck, guys. I had to give myself a manual push before I started off again. Anyway, by the time we're done, it was already evening. It was time to go back to the hotel. But then I couldn't really stay in the hotel for long because we wanted to get something at the Souq Waqif. So we just dropped our things that we had gotten from the mall and we started on our way back again to the Souq Waqif. Now, this place is so pretty in the night. It was so different from when I remember in the day. During the day, it looked completely different. Plus, it came on a Friday, so remember this place was empty. But by night, it was a different place entirely. I was able to stop and get some street snack. I really like this thing. It tasted like naan bread, but then with like naan bread made with like the things you make regular bread from, and then mayonnaise on top just gave it some nice taste. So overall, this was a 10 out of 10 snack, I can't lie. Then after I was done getting something to eat, I walked around. We were actually shopping to get something for someone, so it was really hard. We were looking around, we were searching for what to get. We bought a couple of different things, but then I also got ice cream. I saw these guys that play this ice cream game, but obviously I wasn't doing that. I already got ice cream from regular people. Then I met two amazing tourists from Poland, Andy and Katie, and I absolutely loved our conversation. We had a really good conversation because we were also waiting for some people, but it was really nice to talk to them, meet new people. Then we continued shopping. I shopped for my parrot. Yes, I have a parrot. And then we went to get dinner. We wanted to get dinner at a fancy restaurant, but since we were already tired, we just decided we'll get it here and call it a day. And we did. I did enjoy the meal, at least my own. I didn't really enjoy my sister's one, but mine really tasted nice. And then we ended off going back to the hotel afterwards, and that's how we called it a night, waiting for day 3. See you guys in the next one. Alright, so it's the final day in Qatar. We'll be going back to Lagos sometime later tonight. But first, we are going to the Marial water park. I'll be going with Head Out this time. So I will be going to have fun, create content, and yeah, guys, you guys should wish me luck. So first of all, breakfast, because yeah, I haven't eaten yet. So I'll see you guys in a second. I had my usual breakfast and it was time to head out with Head Out. Guys, you see what I did there? Anyway, I know a lot of people haven't heard of Head Out before, but Head Out is an application where you can actually book experiences, and by experiences I mean like tours, visit new places at discounted prices in different locations around the world. Now it just depends on where you are traveling to. You can just search for any experience you want to experience, and you actually get a discounted price where you can actually book on the Head Out app directly. And I promise you it's really easy, because after you book and you pay for your experience, all you need to do is get there and show them the code, and it's like that's all. You literally get in. If you're a creator and you actually have a certain number of followers, you can actually get these experiences for a much more discounted price. Like I got mine for almost free of charge. So yeah, let's get back to the vlog. So I arrived at Marial water park and I showed them my code, and I was able to get my tag and got in directly. Now once I got inside, I decided to buy their waterproof stuff for my phone. That thing is expensive, 119 Qatari. The reason why was because I knew I was going to create a lot of content, and if I did not have that, I'd have to drop my phone in the locker. Locker was also expensive, 30 Qatari. But it's not compulsory. You can decide to just leave your things there at your own expense, but I needed it to put my own stuff. But yeah, let's talk about Marial water park. This place was so much fun. Oh my gosh, if I ever visit Qatar again, I'll be coming here again and again and again. They had so many rides. I found out they have about 12 different rides, including the tallest one, the tallest slide in the world, and it is in the Marial water park. But then I didn't go into that one because I'm a little bit afraid of heights, and my mom told me to stay stay away from anything that was too high. So I just decided to do the lower versions, the smaller ones. They, by the way, when I say smaller, I don't mean like they are like one, just imagine like a three or four story building. That's why I decided to like keep my stuff. But the rides were so much fun. I had an absolute blast. There were some I had to do with people, and because I was alone, there were some of them I couldn't do because I was like alone and I needed like multiple people to do it with, and nobody wanted to do it with me, unfortunately. So yeah, there were a lot of them I couldn't do, but then there were some of them that I really did enjoy. They would get your adrenaline pumping, guys. The drop slide was my favorite one, although water really entered my nose in that one. But then aside from that, there's this really cool one where you just float with the water like round the, I forgot, like there's like a tunnel, yeah, so you just float around it. I did enjoy that one. And when I was done with all that, I decided to go and actually take a swim. Now I did like 1/4 of the rides that were actually there because I had somewhere else I was going to and someone was waiting for me. So after I was done taking a swim, I stepped out. I had to change my clothes. I had to get my stuff from the locker, and then I started heading out to meet my sister. Actually, where were we going? Vendor Mall. Why were we going to another mall? Now, first of all, this mall is like very talked about in Qatar because this particular mall is extremely pretty. I can't lie. You'd get beautiful bomb-ass Instagram pictures in this particular location. I wasn't dressed for it, but it was worth it. We actually wanted to buy more things. Yes, we should have stopped, but we needed to get some stuff that we didn't get in the other mall, so we decided to go here and also take that time to actually take a bit of pictures. I wanted to get the food from Italy, but time wasn't on our side, so we decided to just go back because we're going back to Nigeria that day. And so we went back to the hotel. I got dinner, and then like at 10 it was time for us to go back to the airport. This airport actually deserves like the praise it keeps getting for how pretty it was. I didn't get to really explore it because I was actually late. I ended up running to make sure I didn't miss my flight. I mean, I was not that late because when I got there was a long queue, but yeah, I didn't get to explore it because I was busy running. But anyway, I did get some stuff at the duty free and it was worth it. And that was how my Qatar trip ended, guys. I wish this trip never actually came to close, but it ended and we're heading back to Nigeria to come back to reality. And let me talk about my flight back. So I realized actually that I think I like night flights. Why? Because especially when it's night and I was really busy during the day, because I slept throughout this flight from beginning to the end. I woke up twice because of the food, because yes, no matter how much I sleep, I must eat. That's the only reason why I woke up. And after I woke up, I went back to sleep, and then the next time I opened my eyes, it was already 5 and we were like 1 hour away from Nigeria. So I think this is actually going to be my favorite kind of flight because yeah, I would have a busy day. I would make sure I tire myself out so I can sleep most of the flight. But yeah, that was how the trip to Qatar went. Well, the adventure is over, guys. I'm on my way to the airport. We're going back to Lagos. It's been a thrilling, and I'm not even kidding about that, it's been a thrilling 4 days. So guys, I guess we'll see you guys in the next adventure. I will try and put a breakdown of everything in the video, but for now I had a beautiful time in Qatar. If you're a beautiful city, I would recommend it if you're looking for where to go to and you have the money. Yeah guys, I will see you in the next video. Ciao.